Okay, so I'm going to be studying from this book, Tobira. The name in Japanese is コンテンツとマルチメディアで学ぶ日本語上級への扉 in English, Tobira, Gateway to Advanced Japanese, Learning Through Content and Multimedia. So, this is a pre-intermediate to intermediate textbook. So I'm going to be using this. We'll start at Chapter 1. Just to tell you, there's, because I'm filming with my webcam, I will not, in fact, be using the multimedia stuff. Also because I think if I included the multimedia stuff, I may get flagged for copyright, so let's avoid that, shall we? Okay, so Chapter 1, The Geography of Japan. 第1課、日本の地理。日本の地理。Okay. Okay, and so here's the contents for the chapter. It's a little small for the camera, also for me. But it has 読み物、日本の地理. So the reading is called The Geography of Japan. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm going to circle this word. I'm assuming this means main, because this is a topic, so main topics. And then I'll look up how to pronounce this later when I can, actually look things up. So we have the topics are chiri. So chiri is geography. Meisho. I'm not sure on meisho. I haven't seen meisho before. Meibutsu. I know meibutsu though. And meibutsu is like the famous things for an area. And so this is mei, which means name, and butsu, which is thing. So name thing, or famous thing. So I assume this is famous places, because the second character means a place. So famous places, famous things. Gyoji. Gyoji. I don't know what gyoji is. I can't guess what it means. Matsuri. Okay, matsuri is festival. Mukashibanashi. Mukashibanashi is a fairy tale or folk story. Okay, so kaiwabun. Kaiwabun is conversation. So conversation bun. So bun is like text. So conversation text. Or sentences, I should say. It's more like sentences. Kaiwabun. So conversational sentences. 質問をする。質問する so asking a question or questioning something. 聞き返す。聞き返す so I know 聞く is to ask or to listen, and 返す is to return something. So yeah, I guess 聞き返す is like to respond back and forth, something like that. We'll see later. And then 言語ノート. So 言語 is language, ノート notes. 言語ノート. 相づちとフィラー. So 相づち 相づち I know what this is. I shouldn't really be underlining. 相づち is in English we call it back channeling. This is a jargon term in both languages. Backchanneling is when you prove to the person you're talking to that you're listening to what they're saying, basically. So that's aizuchi. So things like if someone says, "Oh yeah," and then he told me this, and you're like, "Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh." That's aizuchi. That's backchanneling. In Japanese, it's a bit more intense because Japanese people tend to repeat entire clauses of what you've said. So if you say, "Oh, and then I went to the shop," and then I went to the store. I tried to say shop and store at the same time. Then I went to the store and bought something. And as you're saying "and bought something," then they'll kind of interrupt you and talk over you and say, "You went to the store?" So that's aizuchi, and that's Japanese backchanneling. It's like it can get kind of annoying when you're talking to someone and they just keep talking over you to prove that they're listening. It's like, just be silent, please. And then you have filler, so filler. So filler is words like yeah, I see. So yeah, those kind of words. In Japanese, the most common, most famous one is そうですね. Like, those are kind of fillers. They don't really mean anything, you're just kind of giving yourself some time to think of what you're going to say. Okay, so that's what we will be learning. So there's already 3 words I don't know. Off to a good start. And saying that sarcastically. In all seriousness, if you're learning a language, you should not understand every word from your textbook. If you do, then it's too easy for you. And you should probably pick something a bit harder. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I've got some exercises here, so that's interesting. Let's see, what do we have here? So I assume this is pronounced. Let me move this. So I assume this is pronounced honbun. Honbun wo yomu mae ni. So before reading the main text, let me just grab a book quickly that I can use, because it's not really showing up on the camera that well. Okay. Okay, so what does this say? So yeah, before reading the main text. 下の世界地図のシルエットの中で日本がどこにあるかわかりますか? So it says, on the silhouettes map below, do you know where Japan is? Do you know where Japan is located? 自分の国はどうですか? How about your own country? 探して丸をつけなさい. So find and circle them. Literally, it's find and attach a circle to them. Okay, so this isn't too hard because I'm actually a geography nerd and I love it. So Japan is obviously here. And then the UK, イギリス is here. So you have Japan, or 日本, and then the UK, or イギリス. Okay, You can also say 英国 if you want. That's more official sounding, but most people say イギリス. Okay, so I've done that. That was pretty easy. I mean, it's nice because it's the first topic in the book to do. So, okay, question number 2. 次の質問に、答えなさい. So, answer the next question. わからなかったら本やインターネットで、調べてみましょう. So it's like, if you don't understand it, you look it up, try looking it up in a book or the internet, something like that. Okay. The only problem is, at the moment, I cannot look up anything. So we'll just have to skip those questions. So, 日本の人口はどのぐらいですか? So, what is the population of Japan approximately? I have no clue. I have no idea. So, skip that. 日本の近くにはどんな国がありますか? That's easier. That's much easier. So it's like, what countries are near Japan? Okay, let me try them. Oh, wow, this is more difficult than I thought. Oh wow, my handwriting looks terrible. We got 韓国, 中国, 台湾, how do you write one? I think it's that. Taiwan, Russia, 北朝鮮, 北朝鮮, I've run out of room. I could go on, but yeah. So there's 韓国, South Korea, 中国, China, Taiwan, Russia, 北朝鮮, North Korea. Okay. You could go on mention like the Philippines and whatever, but these are like the bordering countries. So I'll just leave it at that. 東京の近くにはどんな県がありますか? Which prefectures are around Tokyo? Which prefectures border Tokyo? Okay. Ooh, that's a good question. Let me think about that for a second. Tokyo, you have Kanagawa. Kanagawa. Not Kanazawa, that's something else. That's a city. I think it's God, right? For ka. Kami. Ka. Na. Gawa. Oh, my handwriting is just terrible. It's so difficult to write in this. And you can't see anything either. Sorry. 神奈川、千葉、埼玉。Saitama? Does Saitama have kanji? Saitama? I think it does. I think it's this. I could be completely wrong. I think it's that. Saitama. What else borders Tokyo? Yamanashi. Yamanashi. I don't think anything else does. Let me just check. So what do we got for this? Luckily, there's a map here. There's a map of Japan. It has the prefectures, but it doesn't have the names of the prefectures. So we can just quickly check. So we see you've got Tokyo, then Saitama, Chiba, Yamanashi, and Kanagawa. I keep wanting to say Kanazawa. Bloody. Okay, let's see. Okay, so those are the four that are surrounding it. So I'll just ignore the others because I can't be bothered to write them all. Especially with my terrible handwriting. But yeah. It doesn't look like it's focusing, unfortunately. Yeah, Kanagawa, Chiba, Saitama, Yamanashi. I'm not so confident about this kanji. I may have messed it up. But it doesn't matter. We live and we learn. I'll look it up later and see. What else we have here? 京都の近くにはどんな県がありますか? So, what are the prefectures surrounding Kyoto? So we've done Tokyo, and now let's do Kyoto. So Kyoto is here. So Kyoto prefecture. So you have Osaka. Oh my god. Oh god, this is terrible. Osaka, Nara. This is a bit better. Shiga. How do you write Shiga? I think it's that. But it's kind of a weird one. It looks so bad. Oh my god. Okay, let's try it closer. Fukui. Oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. Fukui. Hyogo. Hyogo. What is Hyogo? I know the kanji, but like I don't know if they're gonna be in the right order. Oh, this is embarrassing. I've definitely messed that one up. Okay, so this is what I think it is, and I'll see how well I do. Osaka, Nara, Shiga, Fukui, Hyogo. I don't know. Okay, let's go on to question number 3. 次の質問に答えなさい. Answer the next question. 日本に行ったことがありますか? Have you ever been to Japan? or if you want to translate it literally, do you have the gone to Japan thing? It's literally what it says. Hai or ie, so yes or no. I mean, I live here, so yes, hai. どこに行きましたか? I've been to many places. Oh man, what is it? That's difficult. I've been to so many places. What does it want me to say? Like, oh, that's actually really hard because I've been to quite a few places now. Oh. たくさんのところ. Let's just write that. たくさんのところ. Taksan. それはどこにありますか? 下の地図の中に丸をしましょう. Let's circle below on the map where you went. Okay, I'll just try that. So we've been here, down in the south. I've been here in the central and western region. I haven't actually been to Nagano. I've been to those places. And I've been to Miyagi. So, like, I've been all these places. Yeah, like I said, たくさんのところ, many places. Let's see, そこで何をしましたか? Oh my god, like, where do I even start with that? When you've lived somewhere for 5 years, like, how can you list all the things that you've done? That's really difficult. That's actually quite difficult. I don't know. My brain is having a freeze because I can't think of anything. I can't think of, like, what to say, what to put. Muzu. Muzusugiru. I'll just write I've lived there for 5 years. Ni 5年間に住んでいるので、たくさんのWow, my handwriting suddenly got better. I got like a better grip on it. That's pretty impressive. たくさんのthings. What's things? いろいろなもの I guess. いろいろなもの various things. いろいろな I think it's いろいろなものことit's not もの it's こといろいろのことなことをしました。Okay. 日本に5年間に住んでいるので、いろいろなことをしました。Okay. Okay. Let's see, what's this? Number 4. オンライン辞書を使って下の単語表の単語の意味を調べなさい。So it says, using an online dictionary, look up the meaning of the vocabulary in the vocabulary table below. And then it tells you to go onto the Tobira login site and then look up the thing or whatever. 他にもいいサイトがあったら使ってください。So it's like if there's a better site that you want to use, please use that. 友達にもそのサイトを教えてあげましょう。Please share the site with your friends. By which it means classmates. Okay, so Chiri. So Chiri is geography. It's not quite my grip that I normally have because of the glove. But this certainly looks a lot better than what I started out with. So Shima is island. Kiko, I think that's climate. Kion, it's probably temperature. Meisho, I said that before, it's probably famous place. Neibutsu is specialty. I don't know how to spell specialty. Speciality? Is there an I there? I don't know. Tatemono, building. Katachi, so shape. Keshiki. Keshiki is scenery / landscape. I think it can also mean landscape. Shizen is nature. Toshi, city. Inaka, the countryside. 田舎に住んでいます。行事、okay, so 行事 I'm not sure on. 見学、I think I know what this is. I think this is a like a guided tour of something. Like when you show someone around. Showing around. 美しい is like, how do I explain 美しい? It's like beautiful slash wonderful. Tokubetsu na, tokubetsu, special. And here the na just means that. So tokubetsu is an adjective. So it's a describing word. And in Japanese, you can't just stick this before a noun to describe it. You have to add something. And for this particular word, tokubetsu, you add na. So like apple is ringo. So you would say tokubetsu na ringo. So a special apple. Okay, gyoji. Gyoji, you have to look up what that is. I think there is a kind of a dictionary in this book. Oh, you may see that there's like some writing in here already. This isn't mine. This isn't actually new. I got this secondhand. So the previous owner has some writing, which I did erase most of it for the what's it called? I forget what it's called. For the questions. I erased most of them. But I did keep some of them. Okay, so here's the vocabulary sheet. So it says gyoji, an event. Okay, so this is an event. Oh, now I can't hold the pencil properly again. Event. Okay. Wonderful. I kind of want to erase this because it looks disgusting. Maybe when I finish this. I don't know. Because I know my kanji handwriting is actually very nice. I'm actually quite proud of my kanji handwriting. And this ain't it. This ain't it. That looks terrible. Okay. Anyway, あなたの国の名所と名物について調べなさい。Please look up about any famous places or specialties of your home country. Okay, so 出身の国, so your country. Eikoku. So this is what my kanji usually looks like. It's a bit better than like whatever garbo was on this page. Meisho. Meisho, I guess like Big Ben. Big Ben. Big Ben. どんなところ? Oh god, what kind of place is it? そこはロンドンにあるクロックタワーです。What is... I don't know what parliament is. Oh, I don't know. Hang on. 英国の政府の国 What's Seifu no Kuni? Seifu no kanji. How do I write Seifu? Seifu is government. Seifu. Seifu. I know it's got this part. I don't know what comes here. Seifu. I haven't studied Japanese in actually quite a while. Definitely haven't used a textbook in a while. Or written Japanese. Oh god, it's all going. It's all going, isn't it? Kyoto fu. Come on, what is it? Fu. Oh god. Oh, that's depressing. Okay, seifu. Okay, I'm just gonna... Seifu. It's gone. I don't bloody remember what it is. Seifu no 建物の近くにあります。So it's like, it's a clock tower in London. It's near the government building of the UK. I don't know what Parliament is. Yeah. Okay, 名物. What's a famous British thing? Fish and chips? I guess? There's no room to write that in here. Oh God. I'll try fish and chips. Fish and chips. どんなもの？それは食べ物です。フライドポテトとフライドフィッシュ。です。とてもOh, I hate Japanese. I want to say it's very popular, but like, popular isn't... In Japanese, popular isn't a adjective. It's It's a 人気がある which means it has 人気 I'll just say it's popular 人気がある人気があります特別に金曜日の晩ご飯に晩ご飯のために食べます。Ugh. Oh, my hand is cramping up. Ugh. Okay, so that's an example of yes, throw the book on the floor. That's an example of kind of like what I'm doing with this textbook. Okay. And then how long has this been filming? I have no idea. And then next thing is reading. I guess I could read through it. I probably won't translate it just because that'll take forever. But I'll read through it. Okay. 日本の地理。皆さんは日本の4つの大きな島の名前を知っていますか？日本はユーラシア大陸の東にある島国で国の 70% は山です。日本には東京のような世界によく知られている都市がたくさんありますが、皆さんはどんな都市の名前を聞いたことがありますか？下の地図を見ながら探してみましょう。I know all of them, so... I messed up Hyogo. I flipped the kanji. Okay. Hyogo is the other way around. Okay. Lesson learned. And I forgot Sansuiben on the Shi and Shiga. That's not good. Okay. 日本の国土は国土 I don't know what 国土 is. 国土 Okay. 日本の国土は、北海道、本州、四国、九州と呼ばれる4つの大きい島と、6000以上の、小さい島でできています。全体の大きさは zentai. Okay, zentai. I guess zentai is like the whole thing. But I'm still like, I don't really know what it is. I've never seen it before. Zentai. Zentai の大きさは、アメリカの25分、5分の1。アメリカの25分の1。オーストラリアの21分の1ぐらいで、ニュージーランドやイギリスと同じぐらいです。Okay, I guess I can translate it. Okay, so this first part is like, everyone. Does everyone know that? Does everyone know the names of the 4 big islands of Japan? Japan is an island nation to the east of Eurasia, which is made up, 70% of the country is made of mountains. There are many well-known cities around the world in Japan, such as Kyoto. I'm sorry, such as Tokyo. However, can you find them on the map? Can you find? Oh. Oh, sorry. Which cities have you heard of before? Look them up on the map below. 日本の国土, I don't know, well, that is, I guess, like land mass or territory or something like that. So the territory or land mass of Japan is made of 4 main islands, or 4 big islands, called Kyushu, Shikoku, Honshu, and Hokkaido, as well as over 6,000 small islands. In total, it is as big, the total bigness, the total size, I guess. Okisa means size, I guess, or like bigness, literally it means bigness, is 1/25 of America, 1/21st, 1/21st 1/21st. How do you even say that? If you cut something into 21 pieces, 1/21st? 1/21st? I actually have no idea how to say that. And I'm a native speaker, that's weird. Anyway, 1/21st of Australia, or about the same as the UK or New Zealand, etc. Okay, let's move on from that blunder. 日本には、47の都道府県、1都1島1都1道2府43県があります。1都は、東京都、首都、1道は、北海道、2府は大阪府と京都府で、その他は、静岡県や広島県のように、全部県です。静岡県は お茶や富士山で有名で、広島には戦争の恐ろしさと平和の大切さを、伝える、伝える原爆ドームがあります。So I don't know what this word really is. 恐ろしさ. But anyway, so it says, Japan is made up of 47 prefectures, 1 to, 1 do, 2 fu, and 43 ken. The 1 to is Kyoto, is Tokyo-to, which is the capital city. The 1 do is Hokkaido. The 2 fu are Osaka fu and Kyoto fu. And the others, such as Shizuoka ken and Hiroshima ken, are all ken. So these three todofuken, these are like categorizations. So to is like metropolis, do is like a circuit or something like that. Fu is like an urban prefecture, and then ken is like a rural prefecture. Kind of. They're just like different categorizations of prefectures. Okay. Nihon, so it says Shizuoka is famous for tea and Mount Fuji, and Hiroshima has the atomic bomb dome, which can teach you about the importance of war and peace. There's something of war, the importance of peace, and the osoroshisa of war, whatever that is. It looks like the word angry, but I don't know what it actually means. Let's see. Osoroshisa. Osoroshisa. No, it's not there. No, it's not there. I don't know what it means. I'll have to look it up later. 日本は南北に長い国なので、南と北では、気候が、大きく違い、沖縄や九州で泳げるときに、北海道では雪が降っていることもあります。それから同じ日の沖縄と北海道の気温の差が摂氏40度以上になることもあります。だから日本人が好きな桜の花がいつ頃咲くかは場所によって違います。 沖縄では1月の終わりに、咲き始めますが、北海道では5月になってからです。桜の花が咲くと、人々はその木の下でお酒を飲んだり、歌を歌ったりして、花見を楽しみます。Okay, so this was a bit of a long one. So, Japan is a very long country. Because Japan is a long country from north to south, the south and north have largely different climates. Okinawa and Kyushu, while you can swim in Okinawa and Kyushu, it can be snowing in Hokkaido. それから furthermore, on the same day in Okinawa and Hokkaido, the temperature can differ. I guess this is like by as much as 40 degrees. Yeah. So like, basically it could be like 20 degrees in Okinawa and then minus 20 degrees in Hokkaido on the same day. In winter, that is, not in any other day. Not in any other time of year. Okinawa doesn't really get a winter, it kind of just stays in like a nice temperature all year round, so that's kind of unfair. だから therefore, Japanese people love it when the cherry blossom begin to blossom. 場所によって違います。And it differs depending on the place. So for Okinawa, in Okinawa, it starts to blossom at the end of January, whereas in Hokkaido, it doesn't blossom until it becomes May. When sakura trees blossom, when the cherry blossoms blossom, people go under the trees and do things like drink alcohol or sing songs, and they enjoy hanami. Hanami is a flower viewing. It's an excuse to get drunk in the park. 日本には昔からの名所もたくさんあります。例えば、兵庫県にある姫路城は日本で最も Is that 最も? Yeah, 最も I don't really know that word very well. 最も美しいと言われている城で、1993年に、ユネスコの世界遺産に、選ばれました。I'm very thirsty. And tired. 400年以上前の、白い壁が残っていて、建物の形が、白鷺という、白い鳥が羽を、広げて休んでいるように、見えるので、 白鷺城を白露城とも呼ばれています。姫路城は昔の映画やドラマを撮影するときによく使われています。日本の名所といえば、actually, okay. In Japan, there are also many famous places from a long time ago. For example, in Hyogo-ken, there is Himeji Castle, which is mottomo the most beautiful, which is said to be the most beautiful castle in Japan. And so, in 1993, it was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. For over 400 years, all that remained were the outer white walls. The shape of the building was said to resemble I guess this word here, 広げて休んでいる. This means like flat as far as I know, and this is like resting. So I assume this is like folded up or something like that, like the folded resting feathers of a white bird called a shirasagi, which is also a high-speed rail, which is kind of funny. I've gotten on the shirasagi quite a couple times. So this is like a white crane, I think. I'm not actually sure what it is. I'll have to look it up. So it looks like that. So because of that, it's also called Shirasagi-jo, so Shirasagi Castle, or Hakurojo, White something castle, White Road Castle. I don't know what this kanji is. Himeji Castle is also used often when, I guess this is shooting a film, when shooting historical films and dramas. Nihon no meisho to ieba, onsen mo wasureru koto wa dekimasen. 日本は火山が多いので、日本中に温泉があります。温泉には、観光やレジャーが、目的で行く人が多く、温泉では大きいお風呂に入ったり、美味しい料理を食べたり、浴衣を着たりしてリラックスします。日本人はお風呂に入るのが好きで、外の景色を見ながら入れる露天風呂は特に人気があります。なぜ特にの特別に I made a mistake on my thing. Like I said, I've kind of been avoiding Japanese recently. Yes. 特にの特別に. So this says like, while speaking of famous places in Japan, one cannot forget to mention onsen, so hot springs. Japan has many volcanoes, so throughout Japan there are many onsen, hot springs. At hot springs, many people go with the goal of sightseeing and leisure. They'll do things like they'll do things such as getting into a big bath, eating delicious food, or wearing yukata, and relax, in order to relax. Japanese people love to get into a bath, love to take baths, get into a bath, take baths. Japanese people love to take baths. Especially popular is getting into a rotemuro, so like a big public bath, which is outside while you're looking at the scenery. Okay. たくさんある温泉の中で、愛媛県松山市にある道後温泉は日本で一番古い温泉で、3000年の歴史があると言われています。坊ちゃんや心という、小説、小説、oh God, 小説、right? Yeah, 小説。I'm double doubting myself now. 小説を書いた、夏目漱石が、よく言ったそうで、道後温泉にある、旅館の3階には坊ちゃんの間という部屋があります。Okay, so it says there are many of the many onsen that there are. The Dogo Onsen in Matsuyama City in Ehime Prefecture is the oldest onsen in Japan. It is said to have a history of over 3,000 years of history. It is said that the author Natsume Soseki went to this onsen whilst he was writing his novels Kokoro and Botchan. So, on the third floor of the ryokan, which is like a Japanese B&B kind of thing, travel lodge, I don't know, the best translation, I'll just call it a ryokan. Ryokan, the third floor of this ryokan at Dogo Onsen, there is a room called Bochan no Ma. So the Bochan room. 皆さんは日本に行ったらどんなことをしてみたいですか？どこに行ってみたいですか？日本に行く前に日本の地理をよく調べて楽しい旅行をしてください。そしてお城を、見学、お城を見学したり、温泉に入ったりして楽しい土産話を、持って帰ってください。土産話と見学。Okay. So, okay, everyone. What do you want to do? What do you want to try and do if you go to Japan, what place do you want to go to? Do you want to try and go to? Before you go to Japan, look up well the geography of Japan, and please plan a fun trip. Please have a fun trip. And then please have a fun trip. After, そして additionally, I guess have a tour of a castle, Kengaku, have a bath in an onsen, and bring home some fun memories. It's fun travel memories. Okay. Oh, God. Learning languages is actually quite exhausting. Like, unless you've learned like a second language, you don't realize how taxing it is to actually read something that's not in English. Or I should say, read something that's not in your native language, because your native language may not be English. But yeah, so this was, and this isn't even the end of the chapter, by the way. This is only half of the chapter, but this is going to be like an hour long, this video, I swear. It must be. Yeah, okay, so that's about that. There. This was just supposed to be a test, but I guess I might upload it, because it's content. Okay, so, if you liked this, and you want to see more, then let me know. And I will look up these words and try to add them to the screen somehow. Okay. So if you want to see some more study stuff, let me know. I think it's quite interesting. I don't know. It might be good ASMR. You could definitely put this on and fall asleep. In fact, that's probably the best thing you could do. If anyone actually like sat there and watched this entire thing, then I mean, thank you, but wow, okay. Okay, so yeah, that was my Japanese rambles. Although I didn't really ramble in Japanese, I rambled in English, but I was reading some Japanese. This is what I was reading, by the way. And this these 2 pages. Yeah, okay. Okay. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra! What am I, a chuckle brother?